We have two products we're going to show today. Our first demonstration is based on our award-winning Voice Elements platform. This is our programmable HMP media server and SIP stack based on Microsoft .NET API, leveraging C# and VB.NET. With Voice Elements platform, you can create diverse types of voice applications, such as IVRs, call centers, dialers, and so forth. So Voice Elements platform brings together WebRTC with legacy SIP endpoints. So the power here is the secure data pipe, which easily integrates the browser with IVR custom applications. So Monroe here is going to show you an application that we call the skip drop dialer. This functionality could easily be integrated with any web application such as Salesforce.com. So Monroe, let's show the demo.
How's everybody doing today? It's a great conference and we're really excited to be here. We've been really stoked about WebRTC and we've been spending quite a bit of time getting our development going, and we hope you enjoy what you see. The skip drop dialer, like Ron mentioned, could work in a situation like Salesforce.com where you have a number of customers that you want to communicate with. You know that when you call them, sometimes you're going to get voicemail, sometimes you're going to actually be able to speak with them. But if you get voicemail, you don't want to waste time, basically laying down the same message. So in this particular case, we're going to use WebRTC to communicate with an IVR that's in Dallas using the Voice Elements toolkit. And the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to call in, and we'll go ahead and accept that.
Welcome to the skip drop dialer.
So we're now connected to the dialer, and the first thing we want to do is we want to record a message. So we're going to do that.
At the tone, please record your message.
Hi, this is Monroe Comstock, and I'm at the WebRTC Expo in Atlanta, and I'm hoping to get an opportunity to visit with you about what we've seen and heard. Please call me back at 720-283-8475. Thanks. So as soon as we're done with that, we can stop the recording, and then we can play the message back. Hi, this is Monroe Comstock, and I'm at the WebRTC Expo in Atlanta, and I'm hoping to get an opportunity to visit with you about what we've seen and heard. Please call me back at 720-283-8475. All right, so following that, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and queue up some calls. What I have right here is we're going to queue up 5 calls. There's going to be 2 that'll go to voicemail, 2 that'll go to our cell phones, and then 1 that'll go to a developer that we have in Denver that wasn't able to make it, but really wanted to be here. So this will give him a few seconds to be here with us. So we'll go ahead and queue that up. But before I do, if you look at the call status, you'll see that what we have here is a toolkit that allows you to communicate between the IVR and WebRTC in the browser. So your designer, your web designer is able to communicate and control the IVR and get feedback information on what's going on in the system. So we'll go ahead and sign up some calls.
Hey, you've reached Monroe Comstock, available right now, but please leave a message and I'll get right back to you. Thank you.
At the beep, please record your message. When you are finished,
okay, so on this one, I'm going to go ahead and drop the message that I just recorded to that particular one. And then the dialer is going to move forward and it's going to call another number, which in this case is my cell phone. Hello?
Hello.
So I'm now talking with a customer, and when I'm done with that, we can move on to the next call. And you'll see basically the dialer handles all of this for you.
The office of Ron Tanner. I'm either on the
It's now calling Ron at his desk. He's not there, so I'm going to go ahead and leave him a message. And after that, it should call Ron. Now you'll notice that it actually listens for the beep for when it decides to lay down the message.
Monroe, you there?
Monroe, you there?
There he is. I'm here.
All right.
Sorry, I guess I need my head. How are you doing today?
You're giving a good demo.
You're giving a good demo.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
All right, so we're going to move on to the next call. And we're going to talk to Matt Bowden, one of our developers in Denver, if he's at his desk.
Hello.
Hey, Matt, how are you doing today? Matt, are you there? Well, it looks like we may have lost him.
Cut out for a moment. Feel free to call me back.
Well,
Oh, I can hear you now.
I can hear him, but I don't know if he can hear me. So we're going to move
Yes, I
on
can
from
hear you
that, and we'll have to visit with Matt later. So moving right along, let me go ahead and disconnect from the dialer. That gives you just an example of what you can do with voice elements. Basically, the sky's the limit when it comes to your IVR, and now you can couple that with the browser using the toolkit. Allow you to do conferencing, text messaging, text-to-speech, speech recognition, call progress. You can drop a fax, for example. If you get a fax tone, you could leave a fax if you wanted to do that. It also gives you all the basic standard voice functions like play, record, getting digits, and so forth. So this opens up quite a number of possibilities for you to be able to develop your own applications and quickly deploy them using the toolkit. Ron?
Great. You know, I read one of the editor's articles the other day, and they were looking for their favorite WebRTC applications was Siri-like interface and transcoding. And with Voice Elements platform, you could implement either of those applications. So a very powerful tool. We're going to move on to another product of ours. It's called Border Elements, which is a software-based session border controller. And so what we're going to show today here is we're going to have Border Elements going to communicate with a WebRTC browser. So the idea is that your existing SIP infrastructure can be opened up to any WebRTC client. So I will be on the Polycom. And the Polycom, of course, is a SIP phone, which doesn't know about WebRTC protocols. And Monroe's going to be on a Chrome browser. So Monroe, pull up the web page.
All right, so basically what we're going to do here is demonstrate our border controller. And it's going to call this...
Local. Yeah.
Let's see, there we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and connect. And this is basically a SIP phone application that you can integrate into your browser. You can use it for click-to-call. You can use it for call center, customer service, and that kind of thing. But in this case, we're just going to go ahead and give this Polycom a call. Oh, I guess I don't want to hang up on. Oh, there we go.
Only on a demo.
Only on a demo. Sorry about that, folks.
Allow.
Sorry. I have mouse problems here.
Allow on the top. There you go.
There we go. I'll go ahead and try that again.
Okay.
Nope, it'll ring if it was.
Okay, well, we'll move on to the slides on the on the demo, on the point of it. What's interesting, though, is he's got the session border controller actually running on this desktop. It's not going out to any service at all. It's all software-based SBC that will integrate the two worlds together. You want to hit those slides, Monroe?
Right, so basically what the border controller will do is it will interface with WebRTC. It will decide whether it needs to, based on the two endpoints that are involved, it will decide whether it needs to do transcoding or whether it needs to decrypt the information. It's to sit right on the edge of your corporate firewall so that you can do call recording and so forth, and basically unifies the WebRTC experience with the legacy SIP devices. So the basic things, the points that we wanted to bring out about Border Elements is that it unifies your legacy SIP infrastructure with WebRTC. It interprets their capabilities. It ensures the call delivery. Allows you to do call recording and other things that you might want to do within your corporate network. And it also establishes a peer WebRTC so that you can have presence when you're on WebRTC, so that you can have multiple people that are using WebRTC sessions to talk to each other, and basically also connects to all of your other basic SIP endpoints like the PSTN, carriers, PBXs, IVRs, and so forth.
All right, the great part about Border Elements is it's reasonably priced at $995 plus $25 per concurrent session. We're out of time, and we hope you enjoyed our demonstration of integrating the existing SIP world with WebRTC. We have copies of the diagrams. If you want to stop by our booth, we'd like to talk to you. We're on booth number 7, right over there by the stairs. Thank you very much.